Hello everyone, welcome to yet another episode of Chess Programmer Plays on Lichess. Um, keep going with climbing up to 1800s and then to 1900s as well. Because you know what I've realized so far after having a look at those games I won and those games I lost recently. So I lost those games where I didn't play I don't want to say most theoretical continuations or openings, but those where I, for a reason, intentionally conceded uh, some non-theoretical approaches. So those games costed me losses in most cases. So the idea is that I feel like nowadays, I feel like 1800s and 1900s are not quite stronger than me. They just play better openings. And they just, if they get better position, they obviously with a relatively similar level of play that would win. So no need to give them handicap, and I can simply play things like just play normally, play normal openings. Okay, so Sicilian Najdorf, something I'm looking for. Um, yeah, and in that case, this gets more and more interesting, and I feel like I really can go there for 1800s, hopefully quite soon, and maybe then to 1900s as well. I mean, like the understanding. Sorry. I mean, the understanding of the game kind of allows me that, so that should be fairly enough. So I'm hitting the e4 pawn. He should play knight to c3, and then I play a6, knight of variation. Okay. I'm not sure why he thinks so long for whether he should play knight to c3. Maybe you want to play c4 for sort of a Morocco bind, but that usually played versus accelerated dragon, where this pawn is on d7 and knight is on e5, c6 and g6, bishop g7. In this case, Morocco bind with a c4 can be played. But in this case, knight c3 is apparently the only move. In my personal opinion, the most outrageous move, like given white's the most advantage, is f4. And then there might be some variations, yeah. So f4, bishop to queen to f3. He probably does not know that plan, I guess, based on what is he playing currently. So yeah, I just go b5, b4 with an idea to take this pawn. Okay, so for now I can simply develop my bishop. Knight d7. I probably play, I don't know, playing e5 to prevent f4 might be interesting. This would leave the d6 pawn being a backward pawn. So knight goes like that. And also then this knight comes to d5, which might not be very good. If I play e6, then f4 is really possible. But hopefully I can survive that as well. So I would rather keep the d5 square being covered. Okay, and oh, this is a loose piece now. This is interesting, you know. A loose piece. Well, anyway, bishop to e7. Just keep the development. I'm gonna be playing like knight d7, rook c8, playing on the c file. Yeah, probably castling. Since he didn't castle queenside, this should be quite a calm game. Yeah, this is like understandable. So e5 takes, and knight d5. Yeah, that's perfect. So, yeah, this loose knight. Can I somehow take it? Yeah, for instance, I can take this, and the knight is loose. If he is going to recapture, oh, he just resigned. Yeah. So yeah, guys. Another example. Like the first example in this. It's not streaming, just a video. But in other, it's another example. Similar examples were in the previous videos. Like if you just play theoretical stuff, usually just gives you a better position, which is essentially easier to play. Let's have a look. I don't think he had to. He had to. Yeah, the advantage is quite huge for. It's quite huge for black for sure because, yeah, now black can do things like this. Even bishop can now go to e3, which is a bit annoying. And yeah, like threatening mate is possible. So what else can we do? I don't know. I would have, well, maybe taken is not as good. Why to play? Oh, queen c7 there, so that if it captures, then just can take like this. Yeah, and this is just better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just a pawn up, but it's just much better for black. So Anjan gives like as it was like piece down essentially. So yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's play another game. I totally understand why he resigned. It's like, you know, playing a worse position, pawn down without much prospect. Well, sometimes people may lose a couple of pieces and still not resign after. So yeah. All right. Okay. So let's try again. Let's try again the same. Okay, bishop to c4. I don't like people playing bishop to c4, but good news is that it's not a big deal really. And essentially we still can play same things as before. Now after this move, you should play d3. Well, essentially you can also play bishop to, yeah. But here I can probably play, since the bishop has gone, I can probably even play e5 here to fix this pawn. Then undermining move like f5 later might be possible. So e5, if he plays d4, here, well, I'm not sure. If I play knight to f6, puts in more pressure on this. If he plays this, takes, bishop e6, maybe. I think, yeah, just developing might be fine. Okay, now he's forced to play this d3. So h6 to prevent bishop going to g5. Okay. I still don't know if I should play e5 or not. I mean, I really don't. If he plays this, yeah. Well, maybe where the knight goes. Knight goes to c6. Well, I want to play knight to d7, maybe queen c7. Oh, those are standard Sicilian moves. Okay, I can even castle queenside after queen c7. So this is just a perfect setup for black. I think here e5 is must-have. So yeah, we can go for a calm positional fight. This bishop on c2 looks stupid, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, let's... Although it's tempting to try something. But yeah, maybe just let's calmly castle. I don't want to go for complications when the position for my pieces is good on its own. So knight here. Takes. Maybe not. Maybe not. If I play c4, d4. I just want to play some waiting move for now. Let's see what he does. Okay. Interesting. So b4. If I play c4, takes, rook takes, c4, d4, takes. Well, essentially, if it takes, I just take with the knight, so it's not a big deal, really. I don't really need to do pretty much anything there at the moment. So I'm wondering about this maneuver, knight to h5, followed by knight to f4. Knight to h5, if knight takes, it's in the knight. And takes. I can lose a pawn if I move the knight to h5. This is not good. But what can I do? What can I do instead? On the other hand, opening the c file seems good because I can then have a counterplay on the c file. That's the normal thing to do in Sicilian. So it would probably take with this pawn. So rook would be threatening this pawn, but this one would become weak after. Can I play d5? That's another question. Probably I cannot because this pawn becomes vulnerable. So knight here, f5. Then it might be a bit dangerous with bishop to b3. Considering another waiting move. Here might be a little bit dangerous. I don't think he plays knight to g5, but still. Knight here, this knight comes. I don't even know. I mean, I really don't know. Try play for development. Let's maybe try to develop the queen. I don't know. This does nothing apart from maybe supporting e5. So maybe, yeah. Still, if knight goes to h5, so knight takes. Yeah, this becomes a little bit annoying. So if I play c4, he is forced to take, or he can step aside and then I take, but this pawn would become vulnerable then. So if I could somehow bring the bishop to e6, that would have been fantastic. a5 takes, c4, d5, probably not. Okay, let's play c4. So takes. Okay, this is just good. So to make sure there would not be d4 ever, now he has an option to play c4 himself, but maybe knight to b6 would prevent from that. So just take on c4. I would put the knight there anyway. He may play knight to d2, but then I would just probably take the c3. So if the knight goes here, I just take. Then what, you might be wondering. So if then rook here, then I take this one. If queen, I can just exchange here, rook here. Just take this pawn apparently. Rook takes, rook takes. This should be fine. Yeah, this should be just fine, yeah. Okay, so he protects c3. Well, knight to c4 anyway. Hitting the rook at the very least. Now, what takes? Queen takes, knight here, and then maybe queen here. Yeah, what about this pawn? It feels quite loose at the moment. Okay, let's take first. The e4 pawn feels quite loose. Oh, this way. Okay, and he puts some pressure on. Also protects this pawn. So say here, 3 attackers to defend us. This might be interesting. I think another knight to d2 would have been stronger. I think that would have been stronger. So if takes, still I cannot take because I would lose my queen after. So taking on e4 is not an option at the moment. However, playing knight to h5 is also not possible because simply queen takes. It's not good. d5 also not an option. Bishop takes on e5. Oh, now he gives me all of the chances. Okay. So yes, now I can play knight to h5. That's the weakness of the last move. Queen has moved from the initial d1 square, giving me an option to play this one. Now, yeah, if it takes, if pawn moves, I just checkmate him. This cannot be bad, right? Yeah. Maybe g5 to support. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe bishop to... Yeah, maybe bishop to g5 is even better. Yeah, so if he moves the pawn at the moment, I would just checkmate him. He needs to do something because his rook is under attack at the moment. So let's think a little bit. If I play bishop to h4, this takes, maybe not good here, I just take. So intuitively, it feels like a good move to play bishop to g5. Okay, so he wants my bishop. Also, if I play this, he plays this. Takes. Yeah, let's try this one. If it blunders by capturing with the knight, I can still checkmate him. So, this way. This is interesting. He wants me to take so that he has a nice pawn center after. Is that pawn center really that dangerous? I don't even know. What is it threatening otherwise? If I play queen to d7 calmly. So in this move I just take. Yeah, let's not give up the bishop for now. I've lost my checkmate threat, but still, this should be just good. I can play bishop to... Yeah, what if I just simply play bishop to e5? That feels like good enough. Hits the pawn maybe. Maybe hits the pawn. So his bishop, where the knight comes, knight goes here. Okay, so knight goes here, g6, and he takes the pawn. I want to protect. Yeah, maybe I would be just a little bit faster. Because after knight goes, I just take. And the knight would be on fire. If it takes with the rook, rook takes queen check. I'm just faster. Alright, okay. So if I move the bishop, queen can go to h4. I can still kill the knight. So yeah, I guess pawn takes. Rook to c4, well, maybe not. Maybe let's go for this. So maybe just calmly playing g6 after knight goes to f5. Maybe even if knight does not go on f5, if it would not go there, maybe still g6 for safety. At the moment I can snap knight anytime. This is interesting. This is interesting. What about rook to c4? So it takes pretty much nothing, yeah. Maybe it's not that bad, I'm not sure. Is that essentially bad or not? It's going to play c4. Well, since probably knight would never go to d2, I can dare to play this simple blockade. a4 takes. Knight here. I need to play rook to c1, rook e8 to rook to c8. This one, yeah. So if this knight moves somewhere, I would take the pawn. I can probably even try to take the knight now is, or is this a threat? Takes. If rook takes, nothing special. Yeah, this move protects the rook, which is good. Takes here, yeah, still. This rook is protected well. 1, 2, 3 defenders. Oh no, this is interesting. So if I take... What if I play f5? Takes, nope. Bishop takes, queen is not going to take, so pawn takes. This would make my d6 pawn safe. So takes, pawn takes, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, queen takes. He would be having 2 pawns, queen would be here. So should we go to the endgame? Or not? Since I don't see an instant disaster, I would allow myself to wait a bit more. Even knight to f5 now just takes, and this holds. So this is fine. Maybe I can start maneuvering with my queen. Say queen to e7, then here. Doesn't quite make sense because I don't have an attack there. Seems like he's maneuvering as well. Okay, is this now different? I think when he... is this the weakness of the last move? Is this rook essentially vulnerable now? So if I take the knight, queen is not going to take, so pawn takes, I take the rook. Can this be bad? Also, this is a check. Yeah, I think he just lost a rook. All right, so he just doesn't recapture. So if I just calmly drop back, I cannot take, yeah. So just calm and steady, keep going, peace up, not that bad. This knight is extremely stupid, but he now can go to d2, essentially. Probably that was his plan, you know. That was probably his plan. So I need to be ready to drop the rook back. So knight goes here, then where? It's not going here, not here. So maybe rook here. Here. I don't know. Playing with pawns? Nope. I can move the rook away up front. Bishop takes. Pawn takes. Queen a7, queen here, then bishop takes, pawn takes. This. Threatening mate. It's a little bit too complicated, but since I don't have quite pretty much anything else to do in the position, I think this might be okay to try. So I want to play queen here, then maybe sacrificing a bishop. At the moment, my rook is on fire, so going back like this. Pawn is protected, rook can drop back here. d6 is weak, yeah. Okay, he's going to play to a5, hitting the bishop. Oh, now I don't have this kind of move, which is a little bit unfortunate. But if he plays there, would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I can do this. Hold on a sec. I think I can do this. Yeah. Putting more pressure on the c3 pawn. So knight to a5. Okay, he wants this, right? I think exchanging everything is just a good idea at the moment because I'm a piece up. So just take everything away is good. Just taking it all away. And as a bonus, taking the d4 pawn. He then may play here somewhere. But I may give him a check. And then play here. If he takes the bishop, it's not a checkmate. So it's a little bit... Well, I think I need to take anyway. I don't have to blunder my bishop, right? Yeah, I guessed the move. I did guess the move. So again, check here. Queen here. Takes the bishop, check. King drops back calmly. That's the draw. No, that's a little bit like not enough, I would say. If I play here, he just takes the bishop. I can exchange this bishop for 2 pawns, which is also interesting. But I can simply play bishop here. Pawn is protected. This is not attacked yet. Okay. What about queen to h7? Where he goes next? Not here. Not here. Maybe here. Maybe I can survive that. So just protect the bishop. Yeah, giving up a bishop for 2 pawns with queens on board, that would be a bit of a too much. Yeah. Charity. That would be charity. I can play 5. If queen takes, I take with a queen. Okay, if queen takes this, I take this, queen takes this. It's not good. So you want to say, does it really want to say that I don't have an option to kind of protect this pawn? Yeah, my bishop is quite stupid in the position. piece up, but feels so stupid. Okay, let's play at least something. He would then be trying to hunt this pawn. What about this? Then he would have a check. Here, maybe I can survive that. F6. It's not going to check here. He may go to F4. Feels a little bit like a Zugzwang, really, you know. So here it takes, not good. Yeah, I should have give up the bishop, apparently. It's very hard to play this way. What if I play here? You may check, but yeah, I don't know, really. He may check, I just go here. He would not go back because this square would be covered. Can even go here and here. And even there, and then checkmate. Oh, this is interesting, you know. If I play this, he plays this, I then go here. Check, I just take. It looks interesting. So let's calculate. Here, he gives me a check. I go here. Then he goes here, apparently, trying to get my pawn. I go here. If it takes my pawn, I just checkmate him. This might be an interesting plan. Do I have anything better than this? Check. Okay, let's try this plan. Maybe I just blundered a checkmate somewhere. I don't know. But this looks quite promising so far. If he plays g3, I just take on g3. Okay, if I still play king to... Yeah, if I play king to h4, h3 I take. If it tries to hunt this pawn, I can put the pawn in. I think this may work. This square is covered, as well as this one, as well as this one. He can only checkmate me here after. To do this, he needs to get to this square. But if he attacks... Oh! What have I done? My god. Oh, no way. That's the checkmate in one. Man. Oh, I just blundered. So horrible. Checkmate in one. Can you spot? Checkmate in one. Queen takes on h6. What a stupid move. What a stupid move. He does not see this. Oh my goodness, he does not see this. He could checkmate me in one. Oh man. Okay, so if I play this, protecting this pawn, say he takes. If I play this, he may go here. Yeah, probably this. So I'm protecting the pawn. How he could not take on h6? That would be a checkmate. Oh yeah. Now now his queen does not have an entrance to here, and now my king is very very safe. He needs to 1, 2, 3 moves to castle. So maybe I play this. He plays this. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Still need to play h4. Okay. So my plan is this: 1, 2, 3. Then maybe going back, or I don't know. I should have lost this game. And I'm thinking about beating 1800s and 1800s while I'm losing to a guy like this, gifting him a checkmate in one. Not even being able to see this. And I'm down on clock. Oh my goodness. I can play here essentially, then taking the pawn. This is probably stronger. So he goes here, I just take, he queens, I checkmate. At the very least, I want to have a draw. Being a piece up, trying to make a draw is it's very shameful. But yeah, the position got very tricky, you know. I don't know. It just got very tricky. But this is still fine. This is essentially fine still. So now I can play. Oh, I cannot play queen, king to. Oh, this is not good. I cannot play king to g3 because it takes. If I go here, protecting this, he's trying to queen. I go here, and then if he queens. Okay, let's try this crazy variation. Yeah, let's try this crazy variation. So welcome him to queen. And then I checkmate here. He should have played queen to a1, apparently. Oh, he found this move. He found this move. Oh, that's smart, you know. That is really smart. So what if I take... Yeah, I think it's time to give up this bishop. Yeah, what a game. Crazy game. Blundering mate in one. Oh, shame on me. Yeah, that's why I'm still 1700s, because I'm doing such noob moves like just blundering mate in one. There is still one check, queen to a8. Um, Queen on a8. If king goes here, check. Here takes. If he would, if he willing like exchanging queens, that would be nice. Mm, yeah, king here, check here. Mm, he may still give me a check. I don't know. I mean, I really don't. Let's try this. If it takes the pawn, that's great. That's great. If it goes here, I just protect. Yeah, down on clock. It's not good. If he exchanges the queens, he would lose. Absolutely, for sure. Oh, really, man? Oh, no way. No. Why did you do this? Oh, you could play more. You could play more. Now you should resign. Yeah, now you should resign. Yeah, we'll have a quick look at this game. Quick analysis. I just want to check that position out and what engine would suggest when being bishop up, and what kind of evaluation would it be there. It's also interesting. I'll probably take and queen. Okay. Not stalemate him. He still has some moves. So takes. Try not to stalemate him. This is not a stalemate still. He goes here or here. I step aside. I step in with a king, and then he has moves. So essentially, he has moves. I can just queen from this side. So there won't be a stalemate. He should win this game, yeah. I blundered mate in one. How horrible is that? Okay, finally he resigns. No man, thanks, I'm sorry. I don't want a rematch. Um so yeah. As you can see, playing bishop to c4 on move 3 is not good. Was this any theoretical? No, this is not theoretical. This is not theoretical. So yeah, he just made a horrible blunder. So yeah, black is slightly better all of the time, yes, you see. Even here. Even here. This is horrible, yeah. So I spot exactly the right way to do things. Yeah. Takes. Yeah. I should give him a check. Yeah, let's have a look. Oh, even bishop takes. You see, just like I mentioned, yeah, just like I mentioned, this was the variation. No, even not taking. Whoa, even not taking this. Check here. Takes. Check here. Check here. Takes and just being tones of pawns up. Yeah, so that was another approach to win this game. But yeah, what I did was the hard way. Still taking the still yeah. Just you say like the advantage drops here. Still I should take. Still I should take. And this is even. Whoa! Even though I'm piece up, this is even. This is mate in one. I told you this is mate in one. But yeah, so essentially this is even though I'm piece up. What an interesting thing here. If I play this move, it just takes my bishop. Yeah, so bishop here, check. I go here, here. Oh, okay. This is just a perpetual check. What about this? So it just takes. Still even. This is still even. And now this is a perpetual check, but from the other side. Okay, yeah, interesting game. Interesting game. But yeah, anyway, he didn't see this. He didn't see this. Okay. That's the exact engine move I made. And bishop takes still was fine. So hold on a sec. Still bishop takes was fine here. Mate in 5, to be exact. Mate in 5. Oh. Okay, this is even easier. This is even easier. I could just... Here. Yeah. Such a magnificent mate could have been found here. So still bishop takes. Okay, yeah, I sort of intuitively felt that bishop takes should have been played. Anyway, let's try to play some more. I would try to be more. I would try to be more focused now. Okay, 1800s this time. So yeah, let's play something theoretical. Just don't play Caracan, please. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's go for this. All right. Um, Castling is possible here. If it takes, then d4. That's the variation. Maybe even rook e1, e1. Yeah. This is theoretical. Although this is not the exact move order. The Berlin variation is play. Okay, he plays this. d6 is fantastic. Okay. Bishop to g4, h3. I'm fine. Yeah, now he can take my bishop, which is a little bit unfortunate. But he didn't see that. So I'm not sure. Yeah, after d6, I should have played c3. That's the correct move order. After d6, should have played c3, because otherwise I could just snap my light square bishop off. Now we have a sort of theoretical position, but with the different move order. I don't remember if I should play d4 in this position. Apparently, yes. This is usually not taken, because then knight can go to c3, and that's just good. Could also play h3, maybe. Maybe not. Okay. So d5. Then he would be capable. Yeah, probably d5 is good. He has the undermining move c6 later. That's true, but okay, let's play h3. I want to play bishop to e3 after, so that knight would not go to g4, trying to take this knight. So bishop goes to e3. He would now play something like, okay, this is also okay. Oh man, I just blundered the piece. Oh, the pawn. Oh, what have I done? What a noob. What a noob. Fortunately, he does not see that. Yeah, 1800s, but it doesn't see essentially anything. What a strange day we have today. Or is it a trap or something? Maybe. Yeah, let's protect the pawn. Let's protect the pawn. Now he's probably pissed off because he realized he could have taken that. Okay, this c5 is nice. I can take, but bishop takes. Well, nope. Now the bishop is closed. I'm safe. I think this is the dream Ruy Lopez position. Knight goes here and then here. That's the common route for a knight in Ruy Lopez. Also, sometimes knight may go here to e3 if there is no bishop. c5. Well, it's not. That's not dangerous. He doesn't have counterplay. That's the problem. The problem is he doesn't have counterplay. So what makes a stronger opponent actually stronger is that he knows all these tiny little details of the position. Oh, weakening the dark squares. Bishop to h6. Oh, this feels like a very instant response. He wants to move the bishop there. Well, on the other hand, he would be quite solid. And this is played in Sicilian. Yeah, this is played. But I guess in this case, I don't know, I'm really tempted to play bishop to h6 so that when he plays there, just take, leaving weak dark squares. I don't know if this has any drawbacks, but this feels very tempting, like the instant intuitive move. And now I can move the knight to e3. I don't know why. Maybe knight to g3 is still good. Maybe even knight to h2, then to g4. Maybe not. Queen to d2. When bishop comes, I can even play queen to d2. So if takes with the queen, queen to h6, that's perfect. Knight to g5 after. It's not threatening mate yet, but that might be quite dangerous. I don't know. So where the knight is coming here, b3. Yeah, b3. I think he's not going to sacrifice the knight on c4, or is he? Now either pawn moves, I just push. That's what I've been talking about in the beginning of the video. So when you have about equal strength, just like your opponent does, but you just have a better position because you have a better opening. If you play opening better, that essentially gives you a free advantage. So here, knight here takes. Or is he going to play this? I don't know. B4 feels quite intuitive. If knight goes to a4, it would be slightly threatening this pawn. So if I snap this off here and then here, yeah, I guess that would be perfect. I would even sacrifice my light square bishop for that. Not sacrifice, exchange, but well, usually light square bishop is one of the most important pieces in Ruy Lopez. But yeah, okay, he doesn't go for this. He doesn't go for that. So a5 here takes. Rook would be on the open file. That's good. So time to play queen d2. Maybe. Knight. Yeah, I can play knight to g3, but then what? If I play knight to g3, then what? Knight to h2 to g4. Okay, yes. If he take, maybe I should take. Maybe I should take. Really, maybe I don't have to wait for this. I think this is more flexible. If rook takes, that's just waste of tempo for nothing. If king takes, again, that's the tempo because queen to h6 check might be kind of dangerous. And now my knights can potentially join the attack. So he's not going here, not going here. Yeah, he just protects the h7. He doesn't want to get mated there. That's understandable. That's fairly understandable. Okay. Knight e3, knight g4, knight h2, knight g4, queen g5. Queen h6 might be played, but Should I start using the h4 pawn as if, like if in Sicilian Dragon? Well, maybe let's develop the knight first. Hold on a sec. If he plays this and this, yeah. So knight to g3 is a good move because if knight goes here, to avoid knight going to f4, where it would be quite strong. Maybe knight here and f4 takes. I don't know. I feel like it's better for white at the moment because of the pawn center being closed, and this bishop is very bad. I have stability, I have the attack going on the king side, I have more space. Yeah, so here, takes check. It's hard to say. If I play something like this, h4 takes, this becomes vulnerable. So going for h4. I don't know, maybe that's the noob move, but again, this just feels intuitive to me. So h5, if pawn takes, check. If knight takes, I cannot essentially, I cannot check there. So just sacrificing the pawn for no particular compensation might not be good. The only compensation I could imagine would have been like put the rook here. Oh, this is interesting. Now he can also put the knight here as well. So it takes. If I play queen to here, then if he say goes this way, I can check, and then maybe, yeah, I don't know, guys. When it comes to attacking, it just starts being intuitive to me. So I don't really know, like what to do in particular. I just start playing intuitive moves. I should have calculated more, apparently, but since this is not a particular tactical variation, yeah, you see, like I'm reading his mind essentially. He offers the exchange of queens, but there is the move taking here with a check, and maybe I can take the knight after. Take check. He is not going to take my queen, so I think this check is okay. If it's he cannot take, so he can just step aside. Then I can take his knight. Depending on where he steps aside. If he steps aside here, I cannot play queen to h6 because of this knight. So still I need to take. This gives me some options. Yes, this gives me some options, really. So, yeah, take the knight and then I have another check. I'm not sure if that is good enough. I can even take this with my queen, can I? Taken with the knight, like giving a check with the knight also seems interesting. But I guess I need to take this pawn first because my queen was hanging. Now this knight is not forced. So wherever he goes, it's not as crushing. So queen may not go here. Queen may go here. Rook to e3, then knight moves somewhere, maybe even takes, and then check. That is the plan. If he brings his knight in, then maybe here. But then rook comes. Oh, it's not really that good, you know. So maybe I should first play knight to g5, so that if knight moves, then I can check. It's not a checkmate, but that probably is quite painful. If he plays this, then I can play here, winning. Not winning the queen, but essentially losing the pawn. So knight here, here. Have another check. Here, check, takes. Rook takes, then check. And rook would not be capable of, yeah, okay. This might be an interesting idea. It'll probably not go, it won't go for that variation, but yeah, if pawn comes this way, okay, queen comes. He would be trying to exchange queens. So rook comes, queen here, or bishop here. Probably there is no crush and win here, but maybe just having a better endgame is just good. Also being pawn up. This is a nice check, if I could only get there. Okay, I may miss some opportunities, but I don't know, this here or here looks very tempting to play. He has some defensive resources like knight to g6. Well, knight to g6 might not be good idea, just check here. Although it's not mating, but yeah, this is expected. So if I take the knight takes, maybe if I do this, then f6, and then if I check, it takes my, what if queen here? What if queen goes here to e2? But then say f6. Then maybe rook to g3. If takes, winning the queen. Yeah, I want to try this, I want to try this. Calm maneuvers, looking for an advantage. But at the moment, his knight on f8 is very, very stupid, and I want to keep that knight stupid. I really do want that. So again, if he now plays f6, then maybe rook to g3 is just good enough. So if it takes that now, okay, he resigns. Oh, can you believe this? 1800 resigns. This is so cool. So let's have a look at the analysis. Just this particular position, and this is just much better. So h6 is f6 is one of the engine moves. By the way, it was one of the engine moves. Anyway, let's kickstart with the very beginning. So this is played. Yeah, this is theoretical. This is played. Although I should play c6 apparently. I mean c3. Where is c3? Yeah, it's basically both played. Okay. Now here, knight to a5 is possible. This is what am I talking about, you see? Knight to a5 is possible here. d3, d4. I was afraid of this variation, essentially. Although this is still better for whites. Interestingly. Yeah, he didn't play that. So I have time to play c3. So castle, this is very theoretical. Very, very theoretical. What's d4 the top move? Essentially, yeah, this is one of the top moves. h3 is also possible to prevent the bishop from going to h4. But this is also possible. Bishop to g4 is usually played. Even e takes is fine. This is always better for whites. Rook to e8 also seems to be quite theoretical. Okay, this is not played. This is interesting. Okay, so I'm wondering, is there an engine move? H3, d takes. So d5 is not good. Anyway, yeah, so this is the first move. That is not theoretical. This already drops down the evaluation. So what should I play in this position? I'm really wondering. Because for a stronger opponent, that would be really crucial. Knight b to d2. Hold on a sec. If I play knight b to d2, is this bad? Is this really bad? H3. Yeah, probably this is fine. So still the same maneuver. That was probably the engine move. d5, the game move. Okay. Anyway, so better not playing d5. This is interesting, but I felt like d5 is a good move. Yeah, a4. I forgot to mention that a4 is also played quite often in Ruy Lopez. Oh, we are in the theory. We are back into the theory. So let's turn the engine off. So sort of a transposition here. Whoa. With the transposition, we go the same position. So knight b d2, a4. Yeah, so I should keep this bishop alone. Okay. Yeah, I should go for this maneuver. C6, b4. Quite a grandmaster level here. Drawish. Sometimes black may win, although black is much lower rated. Interesting. So yeah, this was fine. I should not take my bishop. Okay, so another move where that's exactly this is horrible because exactly because of this move. Just losing a pawn for nothing. That's why this is not played. Fortunately, he did not see this. Fortunately, he did not see this. C5 or Sol Resi better. C6 would be more painful. So if he plays C6, yeah. But C5 is perfect for whites. Perfect. A4 again. Yeah, I need to bear in mind the A4 move. Was this after? I think there was an engine move. B3? Was B3 the engine move? Nope. Okay, B4, the engine move. Still, I should play A4. Yeah, I need not to forget about playing A4. Queen to H6 was fine. Still A4. I could play A4 all of the time. Still A4. Okay, yeah, now this is just a tactical shot here, which I've noticed. So takes, exactly the engine variation. So this is good. Exactly what I've played here. Bishop to d1. I was thinking about bishop to d1. You remember that? I was thinking about that move, but still, bishop to d1 is possible. But this move is also very interesting. Yeah, because see, if he plays this, then rook here. So if it takes. So I think this cannot be bad for whites, right? Otherwise, if he does not take, that's the variation that I've been thinking about. If he just steps aside, then maybe even no, this is not good because king takes. Like in here, knight here. This is a bit complicated. If he just moves the rook away, maybe if he moves the rook here, still. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Didn't mean that. If he goes, oh, just losing the queen. So queen is trapped. Can you believe? Queen is trapped here. Okay, one last thing probably. Yeah, bishop to e3 was such a noob move. How could I make that? I just want to show you the variation that I've been calculating, which didn't occur in the game, just to remember where exactly it was. Oh, if I could only remember. Where was the variation? No, it was not here. Where was it? With the rook takes. Hold on a sec here. Oh, maybe if it didn't do this. What was the very? Yeah. By the way, this move is interesting. Knight to h7, hitting the queen. Could be just fine. Also, could be interesting move. If I could only remember. Where was it? So that knight goes here. Or was it just another game? Oh, I don't remember. I do not remember. Maybe I was thinking about this. No, there was f6 possible. What was the position? Maybe that was another game. I don't remember. So I really want to show if knight goes here, takes, and the rook cannot. Okay, I'm sorry. I just don't really remember that. Anyway, yeah, let's play another game. I have some more time. This is strange. I don't remember. Okay, another 1800. I'm playing white again. White day. Savchur. Okay. Is he going to play? Okay. Let's go. I'm wondering what kind of variation is he going to play? Okay, Dragon. Sicilian Dragon. I love Dragon. I've been playing Sicilian Dragon with Black for quite a bit of time. So the plan is... Well, I usually don't play bishop to c4, but now I think I can do this. So b5, I just step aside. The idea is to exchange the dark square bishop, then start pushing this pawn. Exchange, then queen goes, and when the knight is driven away by the g pawn, you get a checkmate. But that's not that simple. It's not always that simple. Until he did not castle kingside, this plan does not quite work. So I'm wondering, can I really play? Well, I can force the exchange of the bishops. I probably should do this anyway. He plays a bit strange variation that I don't really know. I'm not sure if this works without castling. I understand the reason why he does not want to castle, because it probably, well, most likely being 1800s, he should know what can happen in Sicilian Dragon, how you usually may get checkmated. Mm, so I clearly understand him. Oh, okay. I'm wondering about queen to g7, rook to g8, hitting the queen. Doesn't quite make sense. I'm not even sure if I want to castle queenside because he has the c file. That's the standard classical um, file in the Sicilian for counterplay. Yeah, since it's in castle, it doesn't work the theoretical way. We will need to have a look at the master's database to see how this can be played, and also analyzing with an engine. I guess this is going to be the last game because I feel a bit tired already. He's probably trying to come up with a plan. This is also quite standard. So knight goes to c4 to get exchange with the bishop. Knight is not going here. So g4, h5, that might be a plan. Mm, I don't have to insist on applying the exact plan. So, well, essentially, I think this may be good because my queen side would be safe then. a4, if takes with a check, might be awesome. a4, if b4, maybe here. Knight takes, bishop takes, bishop takes, bishop, pawn takes. Hmm. Let's try a4. If it doesn't do neither, going pushing or taking, then I can take, exchange the rook, knight takes, maybe even calmly castling kingside. Okay, well, this is expectable. Now there is no move knight to c4, which makes me quite happy. If I play something weird like knight to a2 hitting this, he may play this, but that's too long, so maybe knight to e2. Maybe knight to e2. What if I play c4? He still wants to put the knight there. I clearly understand his intent. I mean, I really do. Do I have the sacrifice on h7? Takes, maybe knight takes. If I castle, that would be dangerous. So maybe calmly castle kingside is okay. I don't really want to reveal my intents at the moment. Um, what if I play a5? And if he plays this, he's not going here because queen protects. Then I may give him a check. Let's try this weird looking move. Because I want to give him a check. And yeah, by the way, he can no castle because my queen is standing on h6. I've just realized that. This keeps the king in the center. Up until now, I was thinking that it does not castle kingside because it doesn't want to. But what a stupid idea. What a stupid assumption. Really stupid assumption. Yeah, that was stupid, really. So bishop a4 check. So if king cannot step aside, there is queen. So say one of the knights tries to protect. I guess e knight would do that. Probably. Oh, that is interesting, but still this allows me to give a check quite gracefully. Is there anything wrong with this? This knight now becomes a loose piece. I'm not sure at the moment how this can be exploited, but yeah. If this knight comes to protect, yeah, flexibility in terms of being able to switch the plan if the original plan does not work. That's generally a very good thing. That's what makes it different for that's something that makes stronger players like CMs, IMs, FMs, IMs be different from us. They are very flexible. They may come up with a plan in essentially any kind of position. Usually that plan is one of the best. If I'm capable of taking here, I can even dare to castle queenside, with an attack on the queen and some nasty, disastrous things. I'm not sure how exactly this can be played, but yeah. So far, white should be better. White should be careful as well because the advantage may go away quite easily. Okay, this is awesome. So takes. I don't think rook takes. And what if I now play knight to d4? If it takes, I may even consider castling. That might be severe. That might be severe. Also e5. I should probably play e5 first. Yeah, I should play e5 first. On the other hand, yeah, if it just takes, sort of, then maybe do what? Take with the knight? hitting the queen. I can still play rook to d1. I still potentially can castle here. Queen may come to defend the king. So I'm not sure whether this move, knight to d4, is actually slightly worse than playing e5 immediately to avoid exchange in the center. Would that be stronger? Not sure. I'm really not sure. Okay, he goes for this. He essentially goes for this. So if I now castle, so his knight is still henny. If I now castle queenside, he would not be capable of taking, but his queen might get into trouble. I don't know, guys, how this would end up, but this feels very, this feels very, very, crushing. If he pushes the pawn, I can probably just take with my queen. If it takes, I can take with the pawn. I would have less pawns, but I would be piece up. So, normal fighting in Sicilian. So what did it just take a pawn or what? Yeah, he just took a pawn. He just took a pawn. I know. So if I take it with a knight, it just takes the bishop. So I need to do this. Now I guess the only move that he has is knight goes here. He has a nasty check, but after king goes to d2, this might be fine. Tempo on queen takes the pawn. Okay, he gives up material here. After I take, that would be check with the rook. After I take, that would be check with the rook. So check here. What about simply rook to b? Oh, that would be a check. That's annoying. So and it would also take the knight. That is smart. That is smart. If I go here, it takes. Trying to hit this. So maybe queen to e3. So if check, I just exchange everything. This looks interesting. Now maybe rook to b2 to b1 is sort of possible. Still, the knight is not going pretty much anywhere. Takes. Still, the knight is not going anywhere. Knight can go here. Then maybe queen to b3. Yeah. Queen to b3. No check this way. So this is just fine. Queen to b3 now. Yeah, by the way, what about queen to b3 now? Is this really forcing the exchange of queens? Because there is no move rook to d8 because knight takes. So let's imagine my queen is here. So he cannot go here. Well, he can, but exchange. Here knight takes, here knight takes. Here rook takes. Here queen takes here. Yeah, so probably this move is forcing the exchange of queens. Quite elegantly. And there is no check with rook going to d8. Killing the dragon. Dragon Slayer. But killing the dragon in a non-standard way. Yeah, this move is very strong, I believe. So maybe queen to a3 takes, then just rook to a1, and that's it. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he's rook down at the moment. I think he should resign this game. Queen to b3 is very strong move. Stockfish mode. I have stockfish mode today, although been tired a little bit already. My teacher taught me that the matter of strength in chess is the matter of being concrete. This means that you should be very particular when calculating variations, when applying certain kind of plans. So the more particular player you have, the better, essentially. So queen to c3, I've just noticed, takes, pawn takes. If queen takes the pawn, then rook to... Oh, no, rook to c1 is not working, because then we have rook d8 check, forcing to exchange the rooks. Even that works. Okay, this is so cool. Okay, we got the exchange of queens. We got the exchange of queens. Amazing. And knight is not going anywhere again, because this and this. Okay, okay. Now going here is not good because of this move. Against, well, if I play, he probably wants me. Yeah, he probably wants to play this one. So let's see. If I play king to c2 here and then just try to exchange, hitting the knight, why not? If he plays e6, that would be not as good. I think c6 is, sorry, not c6, what am I talking about? e6. e6. I think e6 is the best move in the position, because knight goes to c3, forces rook goes to d8, forces another exchange. Yeah, this is the best move in the position for sure. I can essentially snap this knight off, just enjoy being a piece up. Not many pawns, but if I take this with a rook, though, so I can sacrifice the exchange. Would my endgame be better after? So now just being 2 rooks up, this feels like fantastic, isn't it? But no particular. So if I take with a rook, pawn takes, taking this pawn. If check, I just step aside, he may go here, then torturing my pawns. He has too many pawns. He would not have that many after, but still, if knight moves to c3, I have this move. I don't even know. Finally play h4, h5. Okay, it doesn't make sense. What if I play rook to d4 with an idea taking this pawn? I need to think what happens if rook goes here. That's probably the next move he's about to make. Rook to c8. He wants to win my knight. So if I take his knight, if he plays this, then I still have the check. Yeah, guys, you know what? This might seem not very good, but essentially, I don't see anything particularly better than this. I can even give him a check and take this pawn, because this pawn would be more dangerous. So check, taking this pawn and then threatening this one. Yeah, that's understandable. That's quite understandable. So knight goes here and here, maybe. Block the pawn. That feels a bit like a waste of knight, but I don't know. Maybe I can reuse it later. It doesn't feel like the advantage that I had before, unfortunately, but yeah, I just feel already a little bit tired, so he wants to go here. So, nope. I don't really understand who is better in this endgame. Who would I want to play? Black or white? It's another game when I'm piece up. It's another game where I'm piece up essentially, but without any particular advantage because of this. So if I play here, he may try to support his pawn. I can still play rook to a1 after, so maybe this is okay. This is covered, so king may move. This is like protected by the rook at the moment. Rook h1 to a1, hitting this one might be an idea. So king here. Check. King here. Check. King here. Maybe king here. Closer to the pawns. So here, if he gives me a check, step here. Intuitive move is to play queen to e4, centralizing the king. So here, h5, here. But yeah, I will play chicken move here. I don't know. Queen to e4 seems like looks better, but I'm not sure if that is essentially better, really. So now a5 is heading. Rook e5, king f2. Two pawns down, so 2 pawns for a piece. This might be a good compensation, if he knows how to use it. He has a pawn majority on the queen side. That might become a strength. But assuming the particular circumstances behind the position, I don't think this might be a good idea. Because now after rook goes to a1, essentially this can be taken, even if plays this, also can be taken. So I don't know what he is going to do now. Still can give me a check, but king goes here. Rook is not going here to take my pawn, because this would be covered. Say rook here, king goes. Rook cannot go here, because this is covered. And this is going to be lost. I think this cannot be bad. Then I need to exchange the rooks. That would be challenging task, but hopefully doable. I still think that exchanging my rook for his knight was a good idea, generally. Well, I think this is very essential now. Oh, whoa, really? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I can take another pawn. Okay, he wants to make a draw. I clearly understand his intentions. I'll probably give him 1 pawn. But it's not even easy to get to that pawn. It's not easy to get to that pawn, essentially. So if I play this, he may go here. Hold on a sec. If I play this, if he goes here, I may try to queen. I need to be essentially very careful, but not sure which is better. Probably this, because I can move the king to f3 later. I understand that he wants a draw. That is quite understandable. Just improve my king's position. Still have a h4. Usually this move is played much earlier in Sicilian Dragon, but yeah. I can probably play h4 now. I think this should be won. We'll check this with an engine. Okay, I think this is just very good. So here takes, queen in first. So here, let's go. Let's go. Here, if it does this, this is awesome. If it does this, takes, some queen in first, is not right in time to intercept my pawn. So these are the squares controlled by white. Even if he comes here, well, okay, he resigns. Yeah, finally. Although I'm not sure if this is really winning or maybe this is a draw. But yeah, let's go to analysis. And let's have a look at the game. So we started with Sicilian Dragon-like position. C3, F3, bishop here, all theoretical. Oh, Carson Carrera can play this. This is interesting. In 2014. on such a level. And that was a draw. Whoa. That is interesting, you know. So queen to d2 is the usual move, but bishop c4 is also possible. Yeah, this is quite theoretical. b5 is possible, bishop to b3, this is also theoretical. You see, like, GMs are playing this, so this game was very theoretical so far at the moment. Knight bd7 is possible. Queen d2. Oh, so theoretical so far. This is interesting. No castling yet. Notice that no castling yet. Bishop to b7 is still theoretical. Bishop to h6, again theoretical. Whoa. Was there any other... yeah, who played this? Oh, Wesley So played this with black. Interesting. But, yeah. Now, Wesley So played this with whites. Whoa! Wesley So played this with whites and won the game with a 2800s rating. So playing bishop to h6 is not a bad move. That's not a bad move. Okay, takes. So this was the game. So yeah, we're playing like Super GM versus an IM apparently game. This was also played 2400s. Oh, Ghost has been playing. Interesting. Again, FIDE master and international master apparently. Okay, so castling queenside was played. But I played a4. Like from the last game, what I remember was to play a4. Although this is not Ruy Lopez. I'm just wondering, like, how the game went. Oh, it's quite interesting as well. Yeah, this didn't happen in our game. So let's inspect with an engine. This is interesting. Yeah, engine suggests castling. Does not suggest playing a4. So yeah, a4 is my invention. Yeah, essentially this drops down the advantage almost to being equal. Oh, because queen a5 is possible here. And I cannot take. Oh! After queen a5, I will probably castle kingside. Let me see. Still castling queenside. This is still possible, yeah. Interesting. What if I castle kingside? Can this be that bad? This is about equal. Okay, this didn't happen in the game, so we don't care much. Yeah, queen to a5. I didn't realize queen to a5 exists in this position, but of course it does. Now, oh, I should have played here. I was thinking about this essentially, but what I've calculated is that I take with a bishop. So I should have taken this. I should have done this. You know, guys, I don't quite like this position, although this is treated to be better for whites. I don't quite like the position. I don't understand how to play this, so I didn't go for that, essentially. I went calmly knight to e2. And this is another Komakikin's idea, which equalizes completely. But yeah, since he just blunders, if he played normally like knight goes to d7, that would have been just okay. Absolutely just okay. I'm wondering, can we sacrifice on f7 in this case? Probably we cannot. But okay. But he didn't see this. He plays this d5, which is weird. So I give check instantly. So again, so not the best ever. So should have protect with a knight, and then e5. Then e5 here. Oh, this is crushing. E5 here. Here. And whoa, e6. Can you believe this? What a fantastic variation. So takes. I would have even taken this like so. Yeah, something like check. I would have taken this. I don't know. Yeah, maybe taking the pawn is okay. Well, not still not really clear what to do. This didn't happen in the game, so takes, knight takes, and then yeah, my move was actually the top engine move. Cool. I was thinking that another move might be playing e5. This drops the advantage. Because now I don't have knight to d4. Oh, that's the reason. And if I play this, he may even take, probably. Maybe not good. So this is suggested. Takes. Check. This is playable, but maybe not as good as it was. So quite surprisingly, knight to d4 in this particular position was the best move. So he decided to take, giving up a piece. He could play this. So not castling, but rook comes, interestingly. What if I castle? Is that really dangerous? Then maybe this? Oh, no way. I would not take this with a pawn. I would not take this with a pawn. I would take here. Rook takes. Can take here. Knight takes. And taking this is dangerous. No, why to... Hold on a sec. Why not just to do this? Oh! Whoa, yeah! Oh, this is a checkmate. Yeah, so it was quite dangerous, really. So that's the reason why rook comes was suggested, sort of. And now castling calmly. +4. Yeah, this is good. This is just good enough. But I think what happened in the game was also quite okay. Well, he sort of blundered apparently, or didn't want to. I don't know what's the reason. So then, believe it or not, I castle queenside, which he just suggests taking the knight. But the reason why I didn't want to take the knight is because, yeah, I could take another pawn, but I thought maybe this. Oh, really? Why? Why to give up the queen? I don't understand. Why to give up the queen? Oh, this is why? This is why? If here? Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, so this is very crushing. Queen takes on a5. I guess that's what he has played, yeah. So bishop takes, rook takes, knight takes, check. We have been here. And here I decided to play this move, which is also okay. Yeah. And now this move, which is another engine move. Also, this was possible. No, this is better. You see, like queen to b3 is better. Top engine move after some thinking. Stockfish depth 21, Stockfish 16 with efficiently updatable neural networks. Queen to b3. So yeah, I think I told you that queen to b3 is a pretty strong move. So okay, he exchanged, takes here. Here. Oh no way! I could just be exchanged down here. But even this is fine. Check. takes. We have essentially the same endgame, but he has more pawns. What if he just plays like this? I can still start torturing these pawns. Yeah, but still, according to Angel, this is crushingly winning. Anyway, even despite the blunder I made. Because, yeah, he did not do this. He did not do this. Takes, takes. So I gave an exchange anyway. What's this the engine move? Hold on a sec. No, this was not the engine move. So bringing the king in was the engine move. But I thought that if I bring the king in, you may then play this. Okay, here. Okay. You know, this is like, yeah, this is still, well, maybe this would have been more comfortable to play. Here. Nope. I don't know. I don't know. It's not really clear how to play this. So in the game we had this. Was this the best engine move? Yes, because we want to cover things here. Okay, another engine move. Okay, so neither of my king moves was the engine best choice, but this is also possible. Now, yeah, still, so it takes. Should not exchange the rooks. Of course, he should not exchange the rooks. He should have keep the rook and keep playing something like, yeah. Anyway, this didn't happen in the game. So in the game, he exchanged the rooks. This is totally winning. Yes. Okay. Did I miss something? Nope. Okay. +7. He probably sees queen in somewhere. Okay. Okay, he resigns here. Okay, let's have a look what the engine variation would have been for. I was wondering if he tries, he cannot even get there, you know. So if he tries to capture the pawn, then, yes, then king. Say he takes. Yeah, I just take all of the pawns. This is losing for black. Yeah, this is clear. Anyway, the engine suggestion would have been like, keep sticking to these pawns. This would get intercepted still. Oh, like this. This is also fine, yeah. It's probably not the simplest. Well, probably according to engine, this is the simplest way. Yeah, just queens. Well, this is unknown for endgame table basis, but stoppish shows mate in 10. Okay. Oh, he even allows him to queen. Why? Why? This is brutal. What a brutal checkmate. This is how the game could have ended. Okay, guys. Yeah. Interesting games. Interesting games. And I'm getting even closer to 1800s now. So, yeah, with this new understanding, probably 1792. So 8 points left to 1800s. With this new understanding, I think that I would have 1800s quite soon. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and found something useful in it. Yeah, So see you next one. Until then, and cheers.